Hi guys, welcome to HHTV. I'm Tom Harrison. This is Nikita Reeve. Nikita is going to give us a bit of an understanding of how to get your bond back. I know that particularly for first time tenants, this can be a sharp learning curve. It certainly was for me back in the day. So Nikita, what are some of the tips to make sure that you get your bond back?
So to put it simply, the best way I can put it is to just make sure that you give the property back in the same condition it was given to you, so as per your condition report. So it's just really important that when we do give that to you and go through it with you at the start of the tenancy, that you use that as a reference point when you're vacating the property and doing all of the cleaning and the gardening and making sure it's all ready to hand back.
Okay, cool, righto. So track down or keep your condition report handy.
Yep, or we're happy to give you a copy of that, or you can access it in your tenant portal, which we do explain to all of our tenants as well.
Cool, okay, righto. So you do that, and I think one of the things that I learnt was that you've got to get it up into a state that could be handed directly onto a new tenant.
Mm-hmm.
So don't really leave anything to chance.
No. So we'd probably stress to you not to return your keys until it's perfect.
Yeah.
And you feel that it is up to a standard that someone could move in the same day or the next day, and nothing obviously really needs to be done to the property.
Cool, righto. And just for things like, there may be carpets that are going to be a bit more, wear and tear.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, they're not going to be at the same standard as when the tenant moved in, particularly if they've been there for a year or two.
Yep.
How does that work?
Yep. So wear and tear is something that we do discuss quite frequently with our tenants and our owners. So it is really important that people understand the difference between wear and tear and damage to a property. So I think carpets is a good reference point in regards to wear and tear. Obviously in your high traffic areas where people are constantly going to be, like in the doorways or in hallways, obviously over time they are going to wear out. So I would say that is wear and tear.
Yeah.
Also curtains, obviously in the sun all the time and whatnot, they can get a bit discoloured and get those sunspots. Whereas damage would be dropping an iron on the carpet and leaving a big burn mark, or putting a hot pot on a bench top, which is going to burn it and cause damage as well.
Yeah, okay. So the wear and tear is not necessarily, it's not the tenant's responsibility?
Yes, yep. So that's something that is a landlord responsibility, and their responsibility to attend to over time. Whenever they feel that it's best to replace it, or just assess it at the time, I guess.
Cool, okay. So you've got your condition report. You've made sure where you feel that a new tenant is going to be able to move back in. It looks the same, apart from perhaps wear and tear.
Yep.
What are the other things that you'll need to do?
Yep. So as a tenant, it is required, if you have carpets in your property, that you do have the carpets professionally cleaned. And when you do return the keys to our office, that you do provide us with a copy of the receipt. And if you do have pets as well, it is a requirement that the property is fumigated by a professional fumigator, and a receipt is provided for that as well.
Cool. Very good.
Yeah.
Is that it?
I think so. Just make sure that you refer back to your condition report, and if you have any questions, just to discuss it with your portfolio manager at the time.
Perfect. Well, thanks very much for that, Nikita. Some good tips there for the tenants, and we'll see you next time.